Hey. Unmute yourself. There you go.
There it is.
I caught it early enough, though. Once again,
Yes.
caught it 5 seconds in as opposed to 5 minutes in, because that's when it gets held.
Yay. Improvement.
Well, hey, welcome to Reality Break, where we take a break from the real world to play some Dungeons and Dragons. So metal. So, as you can see, we have a full house tonight, full family, and that makes me very happy. It's good to see all of you again. So we will be diving back into the world of Starhel right there. It's
Oh my God, Matt.
a wanky little nubber there, isn't it? See what I did there?
What were we saying when it gets louder?
Literally.
Look, see, I'm keeping my mic exactly right here. See right there? Like,
Right, but you're not keeping yourself exactly right there, and that's the issue. That's the issue. No, you talk normal from back there, and then it processes normally. That's how sound works.
Oh, God.
It's the moral of the story is I can't be loud, which makes me sad because I have volume settings of 8, 9, and 10. That's about it. Can't go much lower than 8.
Can't be loud. Is loud.
Can't be loud. Part of the course. So we'll be diving back into the world of Starhel tonight. And we'll catch up with what the party plans are doing next. But first, it's spiel time. I feel like we need a theme song. It's spiel time. We're gonna spiel and talk about ourselves.
I don't think we need a theme song for that.
Christy.
That was a
Yes.
bit weird.
Something people can do while they're watching the show to capture memorable moments.
Oh, you can hit the little movie clapper button down below, wherever it is, down on your bar to take a clip. If you hit the little button, it'll give you an option to like take a section of what you just saw, give it a title, and hit send or accept or whatever it is. I can't remember. Save.
Publish.
And it saves that little clip. And those clips help us get discovered on Twitch. And sometimes we use them and put them in other places and other social media, which also help us get discovered. And it's a way to capture a memory, whether it be funny or touching or informative or whatever it might be. And you can look at all of our old clips down on the video tab on our About page. So if you want to see other clips, what are you two doing?
He's touching me!
Distracting.
I will pull this minivan over and we'll knock at McDonald's.
Children.
Clip it! We're touching.
Started it.
Anyway, that's clips.
And I especially appreciate everybody that does the clips. I definitely want to go back and look at some of the clips from last week's DM Summit because there was a lot of fun and interesting topics of conversation that I think would be very interesting to deep dive into.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
We did miss
Need to
you,
go back
Claire
and
and
watch it.
Christy,
Yes.
but we did have a fun conversation.
You folks were missed for sure. D, where can people go to hang out when they're not hanging out on stream?
The park, so that you can touch grass. But if you can't make it to the park, like it's raining, like it has been for me recently, we do actually have a lovely, lovely Discord called the Break Room, where you can hang out with us and talk about nerdy things like Dungeons and Dragons and Baldur's Gate 3 and Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons!
Dungeons and Dragons! It is awesome though. The links.
I was doing before we logged on.
I thought about it honestly, and then I
And if your name is Flynn Leafwalker, you're probably not allowed within 300 feet of a park.
Yeah, so or at least not a playground.
Playground!
There we go.
I'm just gonna eat my crackers and pizza.
But yeah, you can join us and have some fun conversation and just learn more about the lovely, lovely game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Other nerdy things.
And other nerdy things. And you can see all of our dice addictions.
Yes, you can. And finally, Claire, where can people go to watch some of those clips that Christy was talking about, as well as some other fun content that's not on stream?
Well, I don't know if you ever heard of this thing. I mean, not very many people know about it. I don't think it's one of those newfangled like things. It's called TikTok.
Oh, I think I heard something about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
My grandfather has one of those in his like, it tells me
Oh yeah. But there's no videos on that. That doesn't have a touchscreen.
True.
But yeah, we post our clips on TikTok. You can also catch a tidbit of the week starring Christy most of the time. Those are pretty fun, and we get a lot of traction on there, and we would love even more. So go check them out, and then tell your friends, especially, and then tell your friends to
we're up
come
to,
here
like-
and watch us.
We're up to like 930 followers or something like that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
We're almost
You
at
could
1,000.
be our 1,000th
You could be our
follower.
1,000th follower.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Good.
If you get you and 70 of your friends.
Yes. Yes. And then
Also-
that 1,000 threshold would be great. And then finally, Christy, you get to double dip on the tidbits.
I get to double dip. So this isn't a tidbit, except for it's a tidbit for discount. We have partnered with, there's actually a video on our TikTok that I just posted yesterday about this. We have partnered with Hexwood Creations, who makes lovely dice boxes, which are really cool. They have magnets on them and they have a dice tray, and you can actually get inserts so you can stack several up, and they're awesome. And he also makes other wooden things like cutting boards and signs and dice towers, and he's getting into making like wooden staff that like he's got all these gnarly trees that he's found, and he's gonna make these cool wooden staffs. So you can follow him on TikTok to see what he's making, but you can go to hexwoodcreations.com and check out his store, and if you put in the code RB20 you get 5% off. So you should go check him out. And he also does commissions too. So he has some of these in stock, but you could also get commissions with like different types of wood. He does epoxy inserts sometimes. He does like it has his logo on the bottom, but he'll do like custom messages like with wood engraving and stuff. It's very cool. So you should go check him out.
Good stuff. And you use code RB20, he'll know that you came from us, and that's always awesome. So, cool. Spiel done.
Except for I put
It's okay. Spiel
That's
done.
the spiel. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for hanging out during the Glockenspiel. What is a Glockenspiel anyway? I don't even like
It's a bell.
It's instrument. Yeah.
It sounds like bells.
It's a xylophone, but it's often called bells. Glockenspiel.
Okay. Okay, cool. So,
Now you've heard the Glockenspiel.
yeah, I've heard the whole Glockenspiel.
I'm gonna log off now.
Alright, so, without further ado, let us get back into the world of Starhel. Last we left our party. We're good. Last we left the party, they had made their way to the harbor in the city of Moore and gotten some information regarding the attacks that had happened the week prior regarding assassination attempts and things like that. They came across, during their walks around the city, they came across a friendly gnomish beggar who agreed to help make some clothes for our friend Clancy. And along their way, they made their way past the Sacred Javelin Religious District, on their way to the Spiked Javelin Weapons Marketplace. And they came across and had a loving conversation with an interesting gnome artificer named Cagby, who provided some additional weapons for the party, as well as gave a little insight as to things that's been going on, happening around the city. So we ended last session with you guys literally just walking outside, and you make your way out. Folks with your new weapons. Whoa, jeez, we
Think-
got hands. I'm like in class now.
I think Dee and I might have the same thing.
Alright, yes. Hold on. Gotta go teacher mode now. Yes, D.
You changed his name.
Was it not Cagby?
No,
Hagby
it was
the gnome who's
Snubrar.
making this
No,
flax.
So, okay, so I got him flip-flopped. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my bad. I had both names written down, but like a great DM, I didn't label them.
Like a great DM, State Farm is there.
Cool. Alright, and Christy, I'm
It was the same thing.
Cool.
Oh,
Assistant note taker.
yeah, I was gonna say I got
Nubrar Rockwall was his name.
Yeah.
new stickers.
Yeah. Okay, but do they have one that says assistant note taker?
No, but they do have
Assistant
one
to the note
that
taker.
says storyteller, which is also very cool.
Oh, that's cool. I take that. Alright, so everyone, you walk outside, some of you new weapons in hand, some of you pondering the possibilities for your new weapons. It's around 5 or 6 o'clock, but as you walk outside, you notice that when you'd walk through the market center, you had seen a couple people engaging in battle in like a small fenced-in area. Didn't think anything of it, but as you walk outside, you notice that a fairly decent-sized crowd has started gathering around this small little fenced-in area, including a couple pockets of guards, and let's see, need to DM somebody, and you hear cheers and the clanging of weapons clashing coming from around in this area.
Is it a fight club?
It's a... Shush, because I'm writing something for someone.
Ruh-roh. What could it be? The excitement of it all. I also need to come back tomorrow to talk to the inventor person because he's making me some poisonous dart
Yes, you are.
for my blow dart gun.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so everybody check your Discord DMs, and if you have a DM, make a note of it. If you don't, move on.
Never get a DM.
I don't have one this time.
Yeah, either.
Alright, so,
I want a
like I said,
secret.
it's around 5 or 6 o'clock. In the weapons square, you see a lot of weapon shops, the artificer shop, blacksmiths, but no real restaurants. So if you guys wanted to go grab a bite to eat, you would have to leave the marketplace in its entirety.
What time were we supposed to go back to go get your clothes?
Tomorrow or the next day, I think.
I thought it was at the end of today.
I think you're dreaming somebody. I don't remember for sure. I thought it was tomorrow.
Tony, can you turn your phone down?
Or someone. I don't know if it's Tony's or not. Oh, okay.
It is. It's lighting up. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm just making sure. I'm doing the sound. We're good.
You're good.
Okay.
But yeah, so does anyone remember for sure? I thought it was tomorrow. We were supposed to check in with them, but
For
Oh,
what?
tomorrow
About
was-
what?
tomorrow-
Checking
the clothing. Clancy's clothes.
Let me look at
The gnome in the alleyway.
down.
I don't remember
What
shit,
did you
to be
know?
honest.
I'm pretty sure it was the
Honestly,
end of
I
today.
just wrote Tagby making some slacks for Clancy.
Making some slacks for clacks.
That's all I got.
He did say you could check back with him in a few hours because you stopped to talk to him like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So he said if you check back in with him in a few hours, he might have it done.
Okay.
He should
Okay.
have it done, especially since he was like, I've got nothing else to do.
Okay.
I don't even have anything written down about this person.
I do remember him, and I gave him some money, I think.
I remember now that you're saying it, but I don't remember
Or
seeing him at all.
I
I clearly paid attention.
Is
I wrote
that
4 pages of notes. I should.
he was talking about unruly folks getting jailed
Yeah,
without cause.
yeah.
And he had a store that went under because of the sergeants shaking down shopmakers,
Yeah.
which I have to say, I was not surprised by.
This whole area.
Racist.
Not just racist,
I
it
was
like
not
the
surprised.
classism, too.
Kira was not surprised for other reasons.
Oh.
Intrigue.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well,
So, why, Flynn? Why are you asking?
well, as we're walking along, we should probably go check with him, or did you want to get some food first? I mean, I want to get food, but we have to get back there. We want to make sure he's going to be there.
Hours. It's in a couple hours. We
We've
get
got
food.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
Do we want to figure out why everyone's gathering around?
I'm wondering if this is a fight club.
What's the deal with that guy? I'm just gonna point to the
Okay.
guy. The guy who's just kind of looking at everything.
So Flynn points out, and there is an individual kind of leaning up against one of the storefronts, noticeably away from the rest of the crowd, but observing everything that's going on around the entire marketplace. Not
Do any of us
saying you guys-
recognize him?
No, you do not. But he
Oh.
is actively clocking everybody, so he stops at you for a moment, keeps kind of scanning.
Hey, bud, what's up?
He stops, looks around.
This is my face.
And just kind of shrugs and keeps scanning.
Does he
Is he
happen to have
sketchy,
a,
Flynn?
does he have a face tattoo?
Roll a perception check for me.
I want to look too, because I was
First roll
talking to him.
of the night.
Chrissy!
Natural 20!
He has a neck tattoo that says "bad boy" on it.
Kiss those dice as a neck tattoo that says
this
bad boy.
this die right here has been very lucky for me recently,
He's
so
holding a
I'm all.
giant sign that says, "I am the BBEG."
If only.
Oh, from this distance away, your keen eye sees that he is not wearing a face tattoo, and he's also not wearing a punch. The
weird
knee
robe.
that you're used to.
Okay.
However, he is wearing. He's not wearing armor or anything like that, because most of the patrons that you see here, most folks walking around are wearing some kind of studded leather armor, body armor, stuff like that. He is wearing just normal travel.
Any other appearance details I can make out on him?
He has a over the shoulder satchel that appear to be weighing him down a decent amount.
How plain is his
human-
satchel?
Human, elf, dwarf,
Is a
human.
I mean, he just looks a little suspicious. It doesn't seem like he feels very comfortable in his surroundings.
What you doing there, buddy?
How old is he?
He's a bit on the older side, so maybe late 50s, mid to late 50s, somewhere around there.
This dance. What you doing there, buddy?
He kind of looks around again.
He gets scared shitless and takes off running.
The voices, they're back!
Oh, you said that he's just in street clothes.
Like traveler's clothes, yeah.
There's no distinct markings on him or anything like that.
No face tattoo. He's not wearing the to the knees robe that you guys are used to seeing.
Hair
not used to
color,
seeing.
eye color.
But he doesn't have any sigil on his clothes.
I mean,
He's very plain.
Late 50s, so he's got a salt and pepper kind of look going on. Clean shaven. He's got emerald green eyes. And other than that, I mean, that's about it.
Emerald green eyes.
Emerald green eyes, hi. So he looks over and makes eye contact with you, Kaylee. Or Jen, I should say. He makes eye contact with you, Jen. Nods. And continues about doing what he's doing.
Flynn. He's rather ignoring my advances. Do you think that he's someone we should talk to?
I mean, How could you
noticed him?
possibly ignore Chen? What's the matter with you?
Have you noticed him? Well, Flynn said, hey, what's going on with that guy over there? So I'm assuming, Flynn, you said that to everybody in the group.
Yeah, I said that out loud.
Yeah. So,
No filter.
well, I'm doing these descriptions because he pointed it out to everybody, and with Kira's natural 20 on her perception check, she's picking up all these details.
Okay. I would just like to be awkward little Morag for a moment. And I'm just going to walk up to him and say, "Are you my father?"
Wow.
Whoa.
He looks at you.
Are you my daddy? Will
Are
you
you
be?
my daddy?
Are you? I'm
Just
guessing,
Daddy.
Is everyone following here?
I'll follow.
Yeah, I was
Sure.
going to anyway. Yeah.
I was gonna go over. Hi.
So this entire gaggle of people walk up to this individual. Morag walks right up to him and says, "Are you my father?" He goes,
Whoa, Morag.
He goes, well, it depends. Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked first.
Damn.
Sounds like a meeting. of
My
conspiracy
name is
theorists.
Morag.
Morag. Can't say I don't know any more rags. Never heard of any more rags. Sorry.
We don't see it like that.
I'm sorry. My name is Chauncey. Is that... No,
You are definitely not my father.
guys.
I'm gonna kind of lean over to her.
Good to know.
He doesn't look very
Should
crispy.
be insulted or...
What? No, not insulted. But, you know, it's just... My father's name is Milford. So, it's not Chauncey.
Well, very nice to meet you. I'm going to walk away now.
Well, actually, Chauncey.
What's
I'm
the
putting my hand
chance
on
of
his
that?
shoulder.
Actually...
But he's a human, so I'll put my hand on his elbow. Well, actually, Chauncey, I was kind of noticing. We were kind of noticing you were eyeing around everything around here. Do you have business here? Are you interested in somebody here? And if he, like, I might. No, not yet.
I mean, he says, well, I was, you know, on the lookout for somebody, but apparently I met somebody named Morag. Lovely. Not the kind of person, not the person I was looking for, but, you know,
You wouldn't have to be looking for me.
It's very awkward for me right now. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. This is just like super hella awkward right now.
It's all right, man. You're good. It's good.
They're awkward.
Yeah, so
It's my bad.
yeah.
You wouldn't have to be looking for me, were you,
Morag's
perchance?
especially good at awkward.
That depends. Who are you?
I am Flynn, and these are my leaf walkers. We walk on the
Keep
leaves.
saying that. I'm not.
No.
It's not really.
I'm just gonna put my finger against my lips. It's okay.
Wait.
So yeah, I mean, everybody's always looking for us. We're always looking to do the next performance. What can I do for you?
This is we. Why do you keep saying we?
Nothing. I'm just quite literally here looking for someone.
Who are you looking for, Chauncey?
We might be able to help.
Because we're looking. Okay.
I'll be a friend.
Flynn! And my elbow.
Oh,
Don't mind my associate here. So anyway. There's been a lot of strange happenings around here, as you know. So at this point,
Clancy's
I am
pointing
gonna,
to Flynn.
at this point, I'm going to. All right, so I'm gonna be like, there's been a lot of strange happenings around here, as you know. So, who are you looking for, and for what business are you looking for them?
Well, to be honest, it's a friend of mine that got stuck here. After the city was locked down a week or so ago. I just got back into town after traveling I heard he'd gotten locked down here, so I was on my way to kind of like meet up with him, but looks like we might have just missed each other because he's obviously not here. So at least
People haven't been allowed to leave?
that's what I was told when I said I was going to come up to meet him, is that the city had been locked down and they weren't letting a lot of folks in or out. So
What was his name? Maybe we can help you find him.
which I thought was a kind of weird. His name is Horatio.
No idea.
I don't think
I've never heard that name.
I don't think I've
we've
ever met
seen
anyone
that.
named Horatio.
Well, I've read about Horatio.
I don't know what Horatio Perchauncey.
For Chauncey.
What? This is gonna be a impertinent
Thank you.
question. What?
Well, it can't be any more impertinent than "Are you my father?" So I think we
Fair. We did lead with.
It's pretty
a
fair. We've got
I-
the same eyes.
No, well,
Is it though?
but,
What? You know?
Continue with your question. Apologies.
anyway, what is your friend a human or an elf or something else?
Using-
I know it's
Yeah,
he's a
no,
human.
It's fair, I guess. I mean,
well.
might be telling you that he's a human.
The city has a bit of a weird attitude for certain types of people.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you humans and three short folk traveling together. That's you don't see that every day. I'll say that.
We get some odd looks. But we're here investigating some things. So if we run across anybody named Horatio, we might be able to help. Was he in? He just was living. Are you from here? Were you guys like friends living here?
No, I had come from. We're both from out of town. We were here visiting. Well, he was here visiting. And I was to meet up with him here, and then we were supposed to travel on to our, next path of security. And then he said, can't get anywhere because the city's locked down. So I tried to get here as quick as I could, and I haven't been able to run into him as of yet. So I don't know if that means he'd already left, or we just haven't crossed paths yet. So,
Where were you all headed?
on the next leg of our journey.
Yeah, where are you headed on your next leg of your journey?
Head north.
Oh, far north?
I mean, we're going north. I mean, we're gonna go to like Wildland or anything like that because nobody would go there. But
Yeah, I mean, who would want to go to Wildland?
it's hard to get to.
Not me. Me.
Me! I want to go to Wild.
I miss my brother.
There's nothing out there but, snow and wild animals.
Yeah. Well, and some weird magical stuff, but no, we're on our way north. We're kind of like traveling around, trying to see the world, kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Well, because your friend is an outsider, if you haven't talked to the garrison to see if he's locked up, you might want to.
I don't think I have to worry about that, but I
Would do it
probably have
anyway.
to yeah, right.
If he is locked up, we might be able to help you, at least a little bit.
Wow, wonderful.
At this point, I will flash my badge. I was debating it sooner, but I didn't want to ruin the relationship.
Oh, no, okay.
We're on garrison business from another city, but we've got some people here because we're doing investigations on the attacks. So.
Oh, wow, okay. Well, far be it for me to get in the way of you guys then. I will... I guess I'll
But if your friend was here during the attacks because he was here at the lockdowns, then we'd love to talk to him as well.
And because
I'm
he's
gonna
an
lean.
outsider,
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why I think you should look in the
I'm gonna lean into Jen.
So friendly.
yeah.
You don't think he might be the guy that they were beating up in there, do you?
Beating
I
up.
hope not.
Remember when we were walking up through and somebody was getting beat up in there?
Were we able to tell?
We didn't go that way.
I love how there's a tiny
We
Kaylee
might
over
want to
here.
just look into it. What?
Yeah.
Oh, did I do this?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Mini Kaylee.
Sorry.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, I haven't run into him yet. He's kind of a tallish guy, and
What?
Chauncey's about like 6 foot, 6'1". He's like, yeah, Horatio's about my height, bald, a little on the portly side. But I haven't run into him yet. But you know, if you hear somebody like that,
Well, what would Horatio have in town on? Like, what business would he have said he was in town on? Because they asked us at the gate what we were here for.
oh, that's a great question. I would hope that he would have been honest and just said that he was here on a vacation. But I honestly don't know. Because that's not when I came in. That's what I told. I told them strictly I was just here on a vacation, and they didn't seem to have too much.
Did they give you trouble? They didn't give you trouble for that, even with the lockdowns?
Nah, I mean, I just got here like a day ago. So it seemed like things were starting to be kind of. I don't know. I just walked up and said, "Hey, I'm here on vacation, looking for a friend of mine that may have been here, that may be here before me." They said, "All right, one in."
Huh.
Check
Where
the
are you
jail.
supposed to? Yeah, where were you supposed to meet him? Is there supposed to a specific place? Do you have a place?
He gave me the name of this inn in town that he said he was staying at. Searching his pockets, like I have to find the. I gotta find the name of it. I wrote it down on a piece of parchment before we left.
Did we just fall down a rabbit hole?
No, you're absolutely fine.
We're trying to ask the right questions.
No, and-
Trying to ask questions?
no, and I appreciate that. It's absolutely
I like that better. So sounded like you said the right
I did
questions.
not say the right questions.
If you say so,
So you see him searching his pockets.
I am in triplicate.
And as he's searching his pockets, he's like, "Wow, you guys are on a official business here. What's how's that been going?"
Ugh.
It's not entirely been going great. I feel
Oh,
as though we're kind of going in circles a bit, but it's not been horrible
Nobody's given us a hard time yet.
Oh well.
yet.
That's good.
We haven't been given a hard time, but we haven't been given hard answers either.
That's true.
Yeah, well, you know, these are crazy times with crazy people saying crazy things. You know, it's
Oh,
absolutely
Speaking of that-
easy to trying to distinguish, you know, fact from fiction. You know.
I'm sorry. Your name was again Chauncey. That's right, not Horatio. Chauncey, on travels, did you meet into anyone who was doing this cult thing for the God was that ill mater? Fanatics of any sort on your travels? Was that
Ilhana, followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks for a minute, and he's like, well, you know, anytime you go into some of these larger cities, you're always going to run into, you know, the people that are preaching on the.
Oh, I mean more on the roads. Yeah.
Damnation, salvation, all that. Well, on the roads, no, not that I can really think of. We mostly just kept to ourselves. Horatio wanted to travel on ahead, while I wanted to stay for a little bit longer. So I was like, all right, fine, you know,
Where were you staying, if you don't mind me asking?
You are like, am I being accused of something here? Now that I know that you.
No, I'm very curious. I'm a very curious
I'm
person.
just worried because you guys have given me the rundown, like, you know.
Well, we also want to know where your friend is, so this can help us figure out maybe where, you know, wherever you were, maybe it got him thinking, you know, he needed to leave. You said he left without you, so.
Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
I said I wasn't sure if he left or not. I just got here yesterday. I hadn't run into him.
No, I mean, but you said he left you were together.
Yeah, and then he wanted to leave where we were at a little bit early, so I said, okay, fine, and I knew where
Yeah.
we knew we were going here next, so, yeah, so he's still digging around, finally pulls out. He's like, "Oh, he was gonna be staying at a place called the Graceful Vale, somewhere."
We haven't been there, right?
Yeah, and it was. He just said it was somewhere in the. He said it was in the Cotton Rock district.
Yeah.
Cotton Rock.
I went over there. I went over there. They said that he had checked in, but he just wasn't there at the time. So I left them a note, and then I just kind of been wandering around. I know this is a place that a lot of people tend to populate. And then he gestures over to the, gathering over there. He's like, it's kind of one of the big forms of entertainment around here. Is, whatever that fighting thing is.
Is it a legal fight club? I need to find
I
out.
don't know. You'd have to go ask them. I just walked in here and saw a couple of people fighting in there, then groups gathering around. So I don't know.
So you just arrived today, then, and you just left the note today. Okay.
Last night.
So he didn't return. You haven't heard from him since last night, which means he didn't return to his room last night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
What?
the jail might be the place to check then.
And I
I
mean,
really do
if,
think that that's a good idea.
He's like, yeah. So I guess I'll gonna go back. I'll head back to the room I'm staying at. Maybe check in there.
Are you staying at the?
Maybe he'll check in. Maybe he's checked in already and I just missed him. I don't know. I don't
Are you
know,
staying at the
right?
same place?
Yeah. Well, I'm staying at the same place now that I knew that that's where he was staying.
Okay.
So, I'll head back there. If he's there, great. If not, I'll head over in the morning. Head over to the garrison in the morning. But we've been traveling across all of Starhel now for a few months, so I'm not. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
He's a
Do
guy
they have
who
food
takes care
there?
of himself. Believe it's just. I didn't ask because I was kind of, obviously to find my friend. So I didn't really ask if they serve food or not. I just kind of got there, checked in, went to bed, asked about it this morning, and then kind of just wandering around trying to find it.
Okay.
Well,
We're just curious. I
are
mean,
you-
we eat lots.
Are you staying there? Like, if we find him, can we leave word for you at this Graceful Vale, or are you
Yeah.
staying somewhere else?
Yeah, I'll probably stay there tonight, maybe tomorrow night, and then I'll head on to our next path.
All right.
Assuming that
Let's.
he headed there already.
Yeah, I'll tell you. If we hear anything, I'll make sure we stop by there and leave a note for you or something.
Very nice of you. Appreciate that. Not
Might
that
as well.
necessary, but, very much appreciated.
Well, we've kind of had an awkward conversation here. Best feels like that's the least we can do.
I've not had anybody walk up to me in the middle of the street and ask if I am their father, so, that's a first for me, so thanks for that, I guess. Morag, it was, right?
Sorry, and yes.
That's alright. Appreciate it. It helped me put me in a little bit better mood. It gave me a little bit of a chuckle, so.
You don't happen to have any siblings, though? Brothers, perhaps?
Why would that matter? Are you thinking that they're...
Does he look
Trying
Morag?
to find father.
No, only child. Sorry.
How hard was that to answer?
Do we think he looks like? Do I think he looks like Morag?
You can roll, and if you can roll, you want to roll a perception check, sure? You want to see?
They're humans. They all look alike.
So, I have green eyes too. Are you saying I'm your distant cousin or something?
It was either one or the other. What was that?
Not 20 for 26.
That's
Nice.
For 26, yeah, he doesn't look a thing like Morag.
I mean,
You're
is
just
this really the only
Is-
connection?
the eyes, I swear. It's the eyes.
Yeah, she may say
Apparently,
it's the eyes,
Fancy
but you're
is
like,
also related.
is the
If we're going by
jawline
eyes.
different,
Morag, they're
the
kind
ears
of,
are
you do have
different.
this color eyes, Morag, but if you notice these things, he's kind of like, a lot more
Sorry.
rounded features compared to yours.
Sorry, she's kind of like my sister. She's a little special. She does this to everybody she comes across. Like, oh, we're going out. She's going to ask that guy next. No, that's not your father either.
Anyway,
Do not leave me alone. I'm just
but
gonna leave.
Starfield-
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, he starts chuckling. He's like, "That's funny. That's funny, Flynn, right? That was funny."
Yeah.
Man,
Chauncey,
I really needed a laugh. Thank you.
Can I zap him?
Flynn,
Chauncey, go ahead.
No, Flynn.
go ahead.
Discipline of the crowd.
if you hear, number one, if you catch your friend, just leave word to a garrison member. But also, if you happen to see activity that's rather strange, rather, not just a little strange, but out of the ordinary, please, if you could just drop a message at the garrison.
15.
That'd be great.
15 is a 15 hit.
Me to beat it.
Oh,
Yes.
So he's caught on to your wily ways. So you go to pop him, and he ducks his head out of the way.
No, Mina beat it. That means she did hit.
Meets beats.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So,
He was being tricky. He was being.
him ducking his head, and he's damage.
You take 1 damage.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
He says, "Well, I will absolutely keep an eye out, and I'll stop at the garrison and let either Flynn or leave word for Flynn or Morag that I found something weird." So, I guess.
That'd be absolutely perfect timing too. That would be great. Oh, my Lanta.
I'll show you a Lanta.
So he's like, "Well, this is certainly not how my evening expected to go, but yeah, thank you all. I'm going to."
Run away now.
Kara's gonna.
I'm gonna exit myself out of this very awkward interaction I've had. So thank you all. Have a good night. And he starts walking quickly away, kind of shrugging along with his satchel, making his way.
Does
to the
anyone else feel like that man had no point being here?
I think he had
I feel
a
like
point,
you're in a
but I
simulation.
think we probably spent way more time talking to him than we probably needed to. But that's all right.
I mean, it's
Maybe
not like
we'll
we don't
find
have
his friend.
time.
Well, I mean, do we? It's hard to
I'm
say.
curious about his friend now, though. If he's missing.
I'm
And that short
worried.
amount of time.
Well, but things are weird around here. People getting snatched or at least jailed for basically nothing is what it sounds like. And I have a bad feeling. And it started before I saw the governor.
Yeah.
But
I do too.
it's just not. I worry that his friend stood out as an outsider and got nabbed.
I've got a really bad feeling. Though, then again, I think that's hunger. Maybe we should go get some fruit.
Oh my god.
Kira's gonna ignore that and throw her hood up and kind of try to disappear into the crowd a little bit and see if she can find anybody with face tattoos or other tattoos that look like they might be Thieves Guild related, or I don't even know what other suspicious looking people in the crowd. And she's just gonna kind of weave through the crowd.
Okay. Alright, what else? Alright, so the courtyard is pretty large. The market square is kind of large for the group, so you are going to be kind of walking along by yourself for a bit, unless anybody else is following her.
I'm after food.
I'll go with her.
Alright.
I guess I have to go out later.
Everyone's going to the crowd. Cool. So are you trying to be stealthy about what you're doing?
I'm trying to be, yeah, kind of like
God.
unnoticed as much as I can, be unobtrusive, but be watching people very closely.
I'm just imagining us in a line, tiptoeing like in Scooby-Doo.
Alright. Well, if anybody else is trying to do the same thing, kind of stealthily move around, give me a stealth check. Otherwise,
I figured.
Ooh, I can do stuff.
Wait. As we're going along, aren't we going to be seeing if that actually is a fight club?
I mean, I am in the fight club.
I'm more interested in the crowd around than I am the
Yeah,
actual
yeah, so
whatever's
people
going on
that
in the
are-
middle.
I guess let me rephrase. So the people that are stealthing in the crowd looking for people like Kira's doing, give me a stealth check. People that are just walking into the crowd, just give me like a perception check.
I get a 17
23.
on stealth.
17,
Perception.
23,
He's perception and I'm perception. You got 23. I got 23 as well.
Oh, look at that.
I was distracted at everyone else going to the crowd, and I was trying to be stealthy, and I rolled a 5.
You tripped on a rock.
Yeah, I exploded.
Clancy,
9 on perception.
9 on perception. So, Kira, you do a pretty good job of staying invisible. Morai, God love it, you are bumping into people left and right. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh. And you get a couple like, hey, watch where you're going.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, what the hell? Clancy, you don't really notice anything outside of the fact that there's a decent-sized crowd. It's like, you're hearing a lot of cheering, a lot of clanging of metal and stuff like that. So, as you all approach, and then Flynn and Jen, as you guys are maneuvering like your way towards the through the crowd, you're hearing a lot of like, yeah, I've got my money on that one. They look like they're kicking butt. But you do also notice guards sitting there, a group of guards kind of on the other side from where you are, taking all of this in. So, as everyone approaches, you come across this, it's basically like a giant metal slab, or not metal, but a giant rock slab. That's about 20 feet by 30 feet wide. And around it is this, like, stone fence with a, like, small opening on the far side from you. And by that opening is a rack of various types of weapons. And in the middle of this arena, call it an arena, very small, but it's an arena to them, you see 2 fully armored individuals. One has a massive long sword, and the other one has a shield and a flail. They're just going at each other. And you're hearing a lot of like, yeah, and oh, and, cheers at the crowd, whooping and hollering at every dodge that happens and every metal that clangs off the shield. At one point, one of the combatants fights the other, attacks with the flail. The long sword gets wrapped around it. They fling the long sword. They go into strike. The person does a sweet barrel roll to go grab their flail. People go nuts.
Damn, in full armor?
Yeah, surprisingly.
That's gotta be hard
Yeah, they're surprisingly
and painful and loud.
That's
Very
what
loud.
she said.
Heyo.
All of that is what
Hard
she said.
painful.
All of it.
Why?
Because
There you go. Kira, with you, kind of snooping around, you don't notice any face tattoos or any ponchoed individuals, but you do see a particularly decent-sized crowd of various races that seem to be kind of hanging out, observing. They're not really cheering or whooping and hollering, but they seem to be kind of observing. And
What races are fighting?
What
armor, so you can't tell.
what
Oh,
races
no. I did a thing. Panic. Aha, just
Uh-oh.
we're back. Nope, we're good.
what races are in this group?
It's a group of various. So we've got a human, there's a Goliath, there's about 6 of them. So there's a couple humans, there's a Goliath, there's a couple Dragonborn, and a dwarf.
And they're not like cheering or betting or doing anything like everybody else is?
I mean, they seem to be. Oh, give me an check.
That's a 9.
They don't seem to be. Yeah, they're not cheering loudly or anything like that. They're not whooping and hollering. They just seem to be straight observing the action.
Watching. Can I hear if they're talking amongst each other, what they are saying?
Yeah. Give me another. Are you doing it stealthily? Just kind of dumb. Okay, give me another stealth
Yeah.
check then.
Oh, that is a 29.
Dude, you like melt into the.
I am the shadows.
Yeah, so you make your way over and you pick up conversations along to the extent of that one there. They you know, when they crouch down like that, they're exposing their weak side, so they probably should tighten that up. And ooh, that one has potential with that kind of agility and that kind of plate armor and that kind of armor. They have potential too. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what they're like once the battle's over. Almost as if they're possibly moving.
No, and these guys didn't have like face tattoos or other identifying markings. Okay.
Well, they did have a. They don't have any face tattoos, and they're not wearing the ponchos, which you're used to. But they do have on their shirts, or on their shirts of various pieces of armor, they have an emblem, which is basically the top half of a two-sided battle axe. Which, from your experience, being in Thieves Guild, running around all different kinds of people like this, you know is like a pretty stereotypical symbol for like a mercenary.
Okay.
Right.
I have an idea. I don't know if I want to execute it or not. And they're just talking in common. They're not using any like thieves' can or anything. Okay,
They're
talking in common.
quietly amongst themselves, so they're not like, it's like lower than normal conversation voice, but they're speaking common. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way back to Jen and Flynn.
Wow.
Before I do that, are they like making any attempts to hide what they're like, that they're a mercenary group, like, or are the emblems like clearly visible?
I mean, they're not like giantly emblazoned on their like chest or whatever, but they're, you know, like shoulder emblems, stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but like clearly, like not.
They're not
trying to be hidden. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna appear next to Jen and Flynn.
Well,
And
hi, Kira.
oh, sorry, didn't mean to startle you. In Halfling, I'm going to say, I'm gonna kind of like tilt my head in the direction of the group that I was just by, and in Halfling, I'm gonna say that group over there. It's a mercenary group, and they seem to be evaluating the fighters for potential recruitment. They don't seem like they're hiding it or anything. And there weren't any face tattoos or other. They're just talking in common. They're not using like thieves' cant or anything like that. I had a crazy idea. If we want to find out more, I think the best way to do that would for one of us to enter into whatever this fighting ring is and do really well, and then maybe they'll approach.
I mean, I might be able to handle that.
Well, and you're the first person I thought of. And it's
yeah,
been a little while since you've gotten to punch someone, so I thought that might be a good opportunity. Exactly. I you know, it's just an idea. I don't know if they have anything to do with anything, but
I have to use a
you
weapon
know.
though. Everyone out there is using weapons and armor.
I
Well,
don't think so.
you are my weapon.
You
Yeah,
kind of
I
are
am
your
my
own
own
weapon.
All right. Well,
They
hey,
seem
I've
like a
been wanting to
mixed
find
bag.
out if this is a legal fighting ring right from the start. So if it's legal, I'm in.
It might be a good opportunity.
And,
She bangs on her tambourine at the same time.
Alright. Yeah, so at this point, the battle appears to have reached close to a climax. The individual with the giant long sword starts to go for like a swipe down to take out the legs. The person with the flail jumps and whacks across the head. Person staggers for a step, and then they go in for a shield bash. Bam! Right in the middle of the chest. Fall flat in the ground. And the person walks over, sticks the flail in the face, and says, "Will you yield?" Yes, I yield. And crowd, you hear the crowd just go crazy, start cheering. You hear the jingle jangle of coins getting passed around. A whole bunch of like, oh, come on, I told you flail. You know, having a shield and stuff like this is always important. Nah, the long sword is gonna be better, you know, blah, 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 blah. So.
They think they need tools.
Chuckles and knuckle cracks.
Alright, so the person with the flail, they take their helmet off, and you see an elven woman. And
Kira gets hard eyes immediately.
No.
Flynn's just gotta lift up her chin, or lift up her jaw.
And then she immediately blushes.
yeah.
Because she's pale with freckles, it's very obvious.
And then she reaches her hand down to the other individual and says, "Well, maybe better luck next time, huh?" And the individual on the ground, they yank her up, and that other individual takes their helmet off, and it is a human female. And
Kira gets hard eyes again. Maybe this place
the
isn't so
equivalent of like
bad.
mud wrestling now.
Are we
Calm
going
down.
to have an issue at all?
It will be fine. It will be fine. Don't worry.
And she says, and the human female looks at the elven female and says, "Well, maybe next time I'll have a little bit better luck. Maybe with a different weapon." And they both raise up their arms, and the crowd goes crazy. And you guys look over, Kira specifically, you look over to the mercenary group, and a lot of the mercenary groups like, and they start walking off towards the opening. They take the weapons they had in their hand and they drop them off into the weapon stand. And at the opening, they share a wonderfully passionate kiss.
Kira droops a little bit.
Sorry, Kira.
It's all right.
You want to see me kick her butt?
Kinda, yeah.
And they make
Where do we sign up?
Wait, do you want me to give you an introduction?
Well, you gotta sign out first.
Yeah, and so they walk out, and then a individual walks out from the crowd. A human male walks out and says, "Well, what a wonderful showing from our contestants Elena and Rena. Let's give them another round of applause. Wonderful job. And remember, the weapons that are being sampled in the competition tonight can be purchased at any one of the local establishments in the area. So feel free after later on tonight or tomorrow morning or however long you're here, make sure you stop by the wonderful Spiked Javelin Marketplace for all of your weapon needs. So we'll go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break, and we will see who would be so inclined as to compete in our lovely little arena next. And you see some of the crowd start to disperse a little bit. A lot of like, oh crap, I can't believe I've been here that long. I gotta go. A few of those. and a couple of folks talking amongst themselves, like, no, dude, you should go sign up. Nah, man, I ain't that good. You should go, conversations like
Where
that.
do I sign up?
Well, you can walk over to the human male that just spoke. After making that announcement, he walks back over to the opening and starts talking to a large Goliath female who is holding a parchment on a wooden slab.
Alright, Flynn, you guys sign me up.
I'll totally go over here. Excuse me, kind sir. Excuse me. Nope.
I was just gonna real quick. Did the mercenary group stay or go?
They are staying for right now.
Okay.
And they kind of, and you saw, yeah. So they're staying. So the human male turns and, hey, oh hey, what can I do for you, good sir?
Oh, it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure. I have the best that you could possibly ever ask for. I have the fighter of the century who wishes to join in your festivities you have going on. I was wondering if that was a possibility.
Fighter of the century, you say? Well, that is a pretty hefty title to carry. There have been a lot of wonderful champions over the years. Sure. He looks over. Isius, is there anybody slated next? And you see the Goliath female kind of leaf through the paperwork and say, well, there's just this one Goliath that said he was willing to take on the next comer, but that's about it. So he's like, well, if this champion of yours is willing to step in the ring, we have an opening. He takes out his hand.
Most excellent. Most excellent.
Aiden Lewis, by the way.
Flynn Leafwalker.
Pleasure. Can't wait to see you. Sorry, apologies. I'm used to shaking hands with people more of my stature. So apologies there.
Aiden what?
Aiden Lewis.
Aiden Lewis. And who was
That's
what
okay.
was the Goliath?
Isius. I-S-I-U-S.
I-S-I-U-S.
I'm just standing there quietly this whole time.
That sounds like a blind. Is your name Isius? Because I can see the other way.
But
Isius looks at you. I would break you into so many pieces.
Promises.
She gives you a wry smile. Talk to me after the fight.
Damn.
Death by snoo snoo. All right. Yes, I will definitely go talk to my champion, and she will be here momentarily.
Wonderful. Can't
Her
wait.
name is Jen.
Jen. All right. Is that with? Do you mind spelling that out?
J-E-N. Jen.
Hey, look. A lot of different people have a lot of different spellings for their names, so I just wanted to make sure we got it right. That's all.
That's okay.
And Isius says, "Yep, I got it." All right, cool. Yeah, so we're taking a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna take the weapons back here to kind of sharpen them up, clean them up, make sure everything's nice and pristine for your champion, and then we'll be good to go. We'll call you over when everything's all set.
Most excellent.
All right. So with that, as you guys sit quietly preparing for the next battle, we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. This also give me time to get everything set up that I need to get set up. So, yeah. Why don't you take a quick 10-15 minute break? So go get a drink, go get a snack, more importantly, go potty,
Yes, I have going potty.
If your household will allow you, anyway.
If your house is good.
I'll hopefully be going potty.
Otherwise, enjoy this fantastic clips reel, and we will see you in a bit.
Okay.
That's good. Because I was worried because your friends seemed to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me, and I count that as a good thing.
That is fine.
Usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right.
You do also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
All right.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You gotta tug in the door. Why would you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
He is a natural Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
he is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were tying
onto-
up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we didn't just leave them in the woods. Yeah.
You're dragging
Okay.
bodies down the road on your car?
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down
a-
the road. They're on
We
like
made a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
I'm not
Jeffrey, that's the dogs. that's the dog.
Well,
Did you
thank
hear
you
it
for
in your
telling me,
mind?
Tasha!
Did you hear that in my
He
mind?
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The Jeffrey.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
Was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to
There's
rock
basically
bucket.
50 elven children going all over the place. So,
Oh!
but with axes because it's axe training day.
That's it.
So you gave me the necklace, and I love
I-
it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind
Good
of
to
like,
see it.
yep, he, kind of ruffles
Oh,
his
he's
shirt and
wearing
pulls
it?
it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney! There you go.
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, go start.
Now this, goblin knot. It's not a plant I've ever heard of, but it could just be another misspelling. Because maybe that K is an S. He sort of turns the paper a little bit. Yeah, that must be what it is. Pavovis cabolus muca involta. Goblin snot. Bugbear boogies. Used in pungent poultices and unctuous ointments due to its veritable viscosity. It binds ingredients together, provided you don't care how noxious the result is. For reasons I'm sure you can imagine, I don't keep any around. You'll have to ask a goblin.
You realize, Jeff, that for now and forever, every time someone says your name on stream, we're gonna be like,
Jeffrey!
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Both. It's a mix of both.
Looking, found something you have.
You're also blowing out on the mic.
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
very true.
Be here all night.
Oh.
And by all night, I mean
God.
for another hour.
Looks like that.
I can't see that.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I would like you to
There's a
describe yourself.
picture in the Discord.
Yeah.
Fine, we don't have to do it then.
She's a very plain widow.
No. And like the metal of the armor is just gonna kind of like ripple up my arm and just show like the nub, and then it will come back.
Yeah, what if Xing Xing did it?
Like very Terminator style.
Look at my nub.
Dun 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 dun.
That needs to be clipped.
Ask me about my nub.
Ask me about my nub.
Yes, exactly.
Take my strong hand. There's like a vein popping out in your forehead, turning red.
This is my happy vein.
Happy vein. I'm closer than last time. She looks at you and she goes, impressive.
So happy.
That's the exact same thing he said to you in the dream.
Go on.
That's it.
Fuck.
Is that in Eric?
I am not Matt Mercer. Hi, I'm off-brand Matt Mercer. Great value, if you will.
Great value,
Mert Master.
Mert Masser. Oh shit! No, I'm just Devin.
Bye.
Oh my God.
3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my God.
We are doing
Okay.
that at some point because there are 3 of us.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
There you
Needs
go.
to be done. And I have a
Alright.
trench coat.
Alright, but I'm...
We like clips.
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 Clips are very important.
You should definitely make clips of today. If you don't, I will find you. And I will TPKO you.
That's good. Well, because I was worried because your friends seemed to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me. And I count that as a good thing.
That is
Thing
fine.
usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right.
You
So
do
would-
also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Alright.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You gotta tug in the door. Why did you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
He is a natural Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
he is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
awesome.
we loaded up the bodies.
That's right, we were tying
onto-
up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
didn't just leave them in the
Oh.
woods. Yeah.
You're dragging
Okay.
bodies down the road on your car?
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down
a-
the road. They're on
We
like
made a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
Is I'm not.
Jeffrey,
a
that's
mu-
the dogs. that's the dog.
Well,
Did you
thank
hear
you
it?
for
Did you
telling me,
mind?
Tasha.
Did you hear that, my
He
knife?
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The Jeffrey.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to.
There's basically 50 elven children going all over the place. So,
Oh!
but with axes, because it's axe training day.
That's it. That's
So you gave me the necklace, and I love
I-
it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind
Good
of
to
like,
see it.
yep, he, kind of ruffles
Oh,
his
he's
shirt and
wearing
pulls it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney!
There you go.
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, go start.
Now this goblin knot. It's not a plant I've ever heard of, but it could just be another misspelling. Because maybe that K is an S. He sort of turns the paper a little bit. Yeah, that must be what it is. Parvovis cabolus muca involta. Goblin snot. Bugbear boogies. Used in pungent poultices and unctuous ointments due to its veritable viscosity. It binds ingredients together, provided you don't care how noxious the result is. For reasons I'm sure you can imagine, I don't keep any around. You'll have to ask a goblin.
You realize, Jeff, that for now and forever, every time someone says your name on stream, we're gonna be like,
Jeffrey!
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Both. It's a mix of both.
Found something you have.
You're also blowing out on the mic.
Yeah, that's very true.
Be here all night.
Oh.
And by all night, I mean
God.
for another hour.
Looks like that.
I can't see that.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I would like you to.
There's a picture in the Discord.
Yeah.
Fine. We don't have to do it then.
She's a very plain widow.
No. And like the metal of the armor is just gonna kind of like ripple up my arm and just show like the nub, and then it will come back.
Yeah, what if Xing Xing did it?
Like very Terminator style.
Look at my nub.
Dun 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 dun.
That needs to be clipped.
Ask me about my nub.
Ask me about my nub.
Yes, exactly.
Take my strong hand. There's like a vein popping out in your forehead, turning red.
This is my happy vein.
Happy vein. I got closer than last time. She looks at you and she goes, impressive.
So happy.
That's the exact same thing he said to you in the dream.
Go on.
That's it.
Fuck.
Is that in here?
I am not Matt Mercer. Hi, I'm off-brand Matt Mercer. Great value, if you will.
Great value,
Mert Master.
Mert Masser. Oh shit! No, I'm just Devin. It's fine.
Bye.
Oh my God.
3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my god. We are doing
Okay.
that at some point because there are 3 of us.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
There you
Needs
go.
to be done. And I have a
Alright.
trench coat.
Alright. But I'm.
We like clips.
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 Clips are very important.
You should definitely make clips of today. If you don't, I will find you. And I will TPKO you.
That's good. Well, because I was worried because your friends seem to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me. And I count that as a good thing.
That is
Thing
fine.
usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right.
You do also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Alright.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You gotta tug at the door. Why did you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
He is a natural, Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
He is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. It's organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass-fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were tying
onto-
up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we didn't just leave them in the woods. Yeah.
Oh, we're.
Why do you do that to me?
Not ready.
I was zoning out, and then you.
Hi.
I didn't hear. The
I
30
just
seconds,
love
but
that
I
as
have
soon as I
ADHD,
came
I didn't
back-
hear anything.
No, we need
As
like
soon as
us,
we came
like,
back, it was just me going.
We need like a end of break watch, then an end of break warning, and then an end of break.
There you go.
Yeah, you gave us a second warning for when we went live, but not for break.
This is what happens when you add timers to things. Makes it a lot more complicated.
I got a potty.
I'm a rebel. I did not go potty.
Oh, she lives on the edge.
I always do that. A teacher's
She
bladder,
lives right
bro.
on the edge.
My second grade teacher peed herself in class. Just so you know.
Okay, not your teacher's bladder. I have a better bladder than that.
I don't. What?
I have a band teacher's bladder where when you don't want to use the bathroom at football games, you adapt.
It's true.
That's like one of the teacher's worst
Even
fears, I
drugs that
imagine.
touch it.
All students remembering that, and lo and behold, they do remember that.
So we're fighting. So Jen's fighting somebody, right? Okay.
I gonna win. Guns a blasting. Yep.
We rested. Yes, we're rested.
And we're all dead.
Shouldn't this math have been done during the break?
Yeah, 20.
I count to 4 on a good day, dude. I'm a music teacher. You're not wrong.
You just walk it on?
Yeah, I'll just walk in quietly and do a little bit.
I'm gonna walk in front of her playing an instrument.
You are you gonna give me inspiration?
Yes, this is my inspiration. It lasts for 10 minutes.
What dice is it?
1d8.
Ooh, straight from their group. Okay.
You could fight them both.
Do you want me to fight them both? Wait. Can I look them up and down and see if I could take them both? Before I say that out loud. If I can... Wait, but that was like an out of character wanting to use my skills to size them up to see if I thought I could take them both. Before I said that out loud. Alright, because otherwise I might suggest my good friend with her wonderful knives join me. That is a 14. Both of them seem to be on par with me. I'm debating if I want to say, okay, let's do 2v2.
Up to you.
I don't want to get myself killed out of character, but in character, I think it might be fun because Kira came with me to the last Fight Club. So I'm going to be like, all right, how about a little bit different and we do 2v2? Because I get the other one out loud. I was trying to size them up in my head. Sorry. It would be a wonderful show. I'll add that to the end. I'm gonna look at Kira and be like, "Hey, want to get your hands dirty?"
You know it.
I'm gonna play a little tune as Kira's walking into a little bit of entrance music. Get some bardic inspiration.
Kira. K-I-R-I. Arna.
Kira, noses only, no throats.
All right.
Quiet clap. Quiet clap. Smattering of applause. Oh, I hate to, wait. That guy in particular. Oh, I hate to disappoint you. Wait, no. I love to disappoint you.
Am I close to this guy?
No zaps for Morag.
I was walking my way around while he was doing the intro. Yeah.
So as he hears, oh, I love to disappoint you, can she zap him on too?
I will attempt. 17?
Name you Taser Face.
17 actually just kills him straight up.
I hope not.
Now she's a murderer.
Now we're running.
We're running.
I'm in danger.
Three damage. 3 lightning damage.
Zap boy.
No, I am a guard. I'm just giving him a warning. Garrison badge.
Not city proved combat.
Clancy is going to interrupt. She just zaps assholes, really. I mean, he was being an asshole. He got zapped. That's all it is. It's not anything other than that.
Ooh.
Does the badge help?
Dirty 20.
I'll flash my badge.
It was only a matter of time before you had a flashing joke.
True. Oh god.
You have
Listen, the way this evening has gone, it might as well.
No way. Yeah.
Wait, what? Seriously? That's amazing.
Wow.
That's 3 tonight.
That's crazy.
It didn't hurt that bad. Calm down. Do you want zapped again? Didn't think so.
No, man.
No, what?
Mumsy.
Mumsy.
I feel like I'm the only person.
All right.
No,
to ever
leave
do
that on.
Ever, maybe. Turn a dirty 20 to a nat 20.
Nice. That was excellent.
That's pretty good.
People. They're betting on us.
Wait.
I hope they're betting on me. Oh, good. Oh, good. You ready to drop some jaws?
Always.
Turn it into Rocky.
It's the eye of the tiger.
I broke my ponytail.
Head height for us.
Ooh.
Okay, like a stone wall, basically.
I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah, go Kira, go
I got an 11.
16.
Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun.
Can we use Bardic Inspiration on that or no?
Not on that,
Okay.
no.
Not on initiative.
That would be awesome.
It's an ability check. It's a dexterity check.
I don't think that counts.
I don't. Initiative's usually separate from that.
Yeah.
As a DM, I would say no.
Dexterity modifiers +4.
Mm.
We're not doing that too bad.
Who's hey? Margaret Houlihan.
Oh, hi, Wawa. That's a very common question. Oh.
How
Good.
rude.
You're good, how rude.
While we're waiting,
Our personality types in a nutshell.
just pointing that out there, we actually just looked it up. And
No, it's okay. It's gonna be
Why?
for later.
I mean, why not? Wait, we could say that.
Okay, it doesn't have to change the ruling though.
No, not ruling right now, but it's just for future reference. We just checked D&D Beyond, and it actually says that yes, you can apply it to initiative.
Because it's a dexterity check. It's an ability check. But it's fine.
I didn't know that.
Totally fine.
Yeah, no, not looking to change it right now. It's just one of those things. Huh. I never would have guessed that.
Just barely. You said 10, but okay.
Yeah.
You said they were 10 feet away from us, but it's okay if it's 20. All right.
Somehow I don't think Jen is too upset by that.
I actually was just looking at some cool stuff on my thing, and technically, because of the thing that I have now, as long as I like hit, or as long as I try to hit them, I can run around the whole map and then hit the other one. Because I just got my, I got the mobile feat for 8th level.
Nice.
So if I make a mobile attack, I do not provoke, or if I make a melee attack, I do not provoke attacks of opportunity whether I hit or not. Yep. Is it my turn then?
Okay.
So as he pulls me up to him, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, you could have just asked," and then I'll just punch it for a nat 20.
Well, this is like a record for nat 20s in one session.
2 in a row. What's that? Oh my god! I wish I was a rogue. I wish I was a fucking rogue. Okay, so this will be.
Oh my god.
My punching is
A lot.
1d6 plus 4 magical bludgeoning. So I rolled a 6. Plus 4, 16 magical bludgeoning. And then I will flurry of blows this little guy. So 1 key point. So I'm going to take 2 more punches against him. That is a 16 plus 7, so 23. First 10. 1 more for good measure on this guy. You know, gotta. Oh, wait, I'm a halfling! Yes!
Yes! Rolled it. Nice.
Okay, please be good, please be good, please be good. Oh, yes, okay,
Yeah.
so 15 plus 7 for 22. Okay, give me another 6. Oh, sorry, it fell.
Not
5
bad.
plus 4 for 9 magical bludgeoning.
Holy shit.
So now, because I used my flurry of blows and because of my mobile feat, I have the disengage benefits and I wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity anyway. So I'm going to literally, because I have 50 feet of movement, I'm going to run around both of them like twice and then come up and punch the Goliath in the butt. 17 plus 7 for 24. 6 damage. And yeah, I will end my turn behind the Goliath.
Oh!
So so I have a technical question before I go. Because she's on the other side of the Goliath, she's flanking, right? So that gives me advantage, right?
You might need to step forward. Because he said we were further away at first.
I'm asking Tony, but if she's on the other side of him and I'm in front of him, I get flanking on him, which is advantage, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to run up with a dagger in each hand.
Oh god.
I don't know how to do it non-lethal though, so
If you cut his legs, he won't die.
yeah.
But did you die?
Yeah, I'll flip it to the handle and so it'll be, but does that change the damage? Is it still dagger damage? Okay.
You
Then
can
that's
just
what I'll
say
do.
it's
I'll just
non-lethal, yeah.
I'll just so like I'll pull out my daggers and then I'll both hands flip them and catch them the other way so that they're
Handles out.
handles out, and then I'll. Okay, that makes sense. And then I'm gonna run up and use my advantage and hit twice with dual weapon. But I'll use my advantage on the first one so I get sneak attack. If I hit, hopefully I'll hit, but I get advantage. The Goliath, because that's who she's flanking with. That would be a math 23 to hit. Okay. Now I gotta get all my dice.
All my dice.
Well, it's 4d4, 4d6 plus a d4. For the first one, oh, that's really good. So that's 12, 16, 19, 20 plus 5 is 25 on the first one. And then the second one is just a straight roll with my offhand dagger. And that'll be a 16 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that one does six damage.
31.
I did a bunch to the dwarf too. Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Stone skin.
But mine wasn't because it was magical? Oh, gotcha. Okay.
My first dagger is magical because it's the one that Morag gave
Right,
me, or enhanced for me.
Yeah, so it's the event, yeah. Okay. And it seems like he did something, not that it didn't have the effectiveness it should have. He did something. Yeah, okay. Okay.
There. Nope. That's it. That's action, bonus action, and a little bit of my movement.
Just make sure you get back if you need to after, yeah.
Well, I can't, because
he
would hit me, and I
mean,
used
I
my
did,
bonus.
yeah, hopefully they'll be going after me.
That'd be nice, but we'll
running
see.
around. I punched him in the butt. Maybe I whatever, insulted him. We got you, Carrie. Got you.
They get tricky. Yeah. 26 hits.
Nope. Total miss.
Nope, miss. Twist it, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge and only take
Yeah,
half of that.
baby! How are you looking from 7?
Fine.
Okay. Nice work, Kira.
Oh yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Bring a beesh. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum.
Yep. Is it against being frightened? Okay.
Don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, and I have Bardic Inspiration, yeah. That is already in Wisdom. That's a 14. Should I use my Bardic Inspiration?
Up to you.
If these guys are our level, I probably should. Alright, so that is a 17. Alright. Shake it off! Shake it off! Was it good I used my Bardic Inspiration? Yeah, because in case anyone doesn't know, you have to use it before you know if you succeeded, but after you roll. I wasn't going to use it on a hit anyway. Baby, let's do it.
Wait, both of us do?
Yeah, because we're both within 5 feet of him. Where'd my dice go?
Of the dwarf? I thought we were both within 5 feet of the Goliath.
He's right next to the other guy.
They're both side by side.
Okay.
Side by side by each.
Don't question it. Just get your.
19.
And for me, that will be a 14, 22.
Boom. I only did 5 damage because I rolled a 1.
No. I've only got daggers, so. That's 9 damage because I got a 4 on
Nice.
my D4.
He's taking a lot of damage between me and this now. Oh, I can reach you, friend. Where you
So
going, buddy?
he's gonna be right at the edge of the wall then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can get him, don't worry.
No, it's fine. Honestly, I mean, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
let him
people
stay over
talk.
there till we worry about this, but yeah. I can literally go punch him and then run back. Okay, so first I'm gonna hit Goliath in front of me with my regular attack. No fucking way! I got a nat 20. Look,
I was gonna say you should get advantage because I'm still right there, but damn, guess not.
Okay.
Damn.
So, oh my god, dice! This is my favorite dice right now. Okay. Okay, so that is a for the first dice, and then so +3 is 9, +4 is 13 damage to the first hit. I will flurry of blows this gentleman down to 6 key points. That is an. Oh, sorry. Max the first dice, right? So 9 plus 4, so 13. And this second hit is 19 to hit. That is 6 damage. I think I have to make a flurry of blows against him unless he's down, so I will do that. For an also 19 to hit.
Oh.
For 10 damage. Magical bludgeoning. And then, because it does not provoke an attack of opportunity, I'm going to go punch the dwarf. And then run back to flank for Kira. So, first I'll run over to the dwarf and punch him. With my extra attack. Aww. That's only a 12. I was running too fast, so I run over, swing at him to scare him, and then I run back over to the Goliath.
He's just sitting there, like, full fetal position on the floor.
Yeah. I'm back in position for Kira to be flanking.
Be right back.
Because I can run 50 feet in a turn. So.
Let's see here. So, dwarf, how far away is the dwarf from me? He's like 20 feet. Okay. So I'm going to. Oh gosh, I don't have. Well, it's the one thing that sucks about rogues is you only have 1 attack per action. So I'm going to take advantage of the flanking and hit the Goliath again.
Sneak attack.
He's going to be the one to be the problem at the moment.
Very sneaky.
And that is going to be a 24 to hit. Okay, and so that's 4 of these babies plus 1 of you. Alright. 12. Oh, math is hard. 16, 17, 25 to hit, or to 25 damage.
See, you're not doing multiple attacks, but you're doing a lot with every hit.
Yeah. Yeah, let me double check my math. Yeah, 25. Because that's 4d6 plus 1d4 plus 5. So 25. Yep. Damn! I got both of those rolls. I got 2 6s out of the 4d6. So those were not max damage, but pretty close.
We only have 1 attack, but we do 40 damage in every attack.
Hit him and then like fling a dagger at the other guy is what I wanted to do, but that's fine. This is better. Because I was thinking about disengaging and then attacking the other guy, but and leaving the Goliath to you, but I guess I didn't need to worry about that. Let's see. So after he swung at me and then Jen punched him a bunch, ran away and came back. And so while he's like distracted following that, I'm literally going to like parkour up him. He's gotta be like 8 feet tall, right? So I'm gonna like parkour up him and then just with the hilt of the dagger just boom right in the side of the head. He falls, I'm gonna do a flip off of him.
Yes.
Yay! No. No, I think that's
Just
good.
dances on the Goliath.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does the floss.
Yeah, I was expecting that. Oh.
Oh, you thought we were afraid of bugs?
Karen's like, I mean...
He's still just a man,
I don't know.
Kira.
I run away from those scorpions and fall
it's
out.
that's way too many legs. Way too many legs.
Don't worry, Kira. Deep down, he's still just a man.
Oh, look, it's a demon scorpion. It's a demon spider.
Come at me, bro.
Bro sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I can
Clancy,
get there.
you see this? Apparently he's a Scorpio. Well, that's all right. Jen's a Taurus.
Oh, I'll come to him. Oh, definitely. Okay. So I would like to.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to look this up because I'm not sure what my normal jump distance is.
It's 10 plus your, I think, strength modifier.
Strength modifier? Okay.
I just did a video on that. I don't know if I've published it yet or not, but you're talking long jump? That might be different. 'Cause jumping a long jump is different than like jumping up or something. So you might want to look it up because I don't remember.
Well, so I have this thing where with my step of the wind, my jump distance is doubled for the turn. And I would love to run over, and then jump over this thing and punch him in the butt.
What's with you and butts?
Maybe I can land on him then? Okay.
I'm not sure if Flynn should be scared or if I should be scared.
So I don't think
Yes.
I need to dash. So the step of the wind is I can take the disengage or the dash action, and my jump distance is doubled. So I think disengage. I mean, yeah, I don't think disengage is going to help. Maybe dodge will. Let me just double check which one I want to take. But I focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of my next turn. Any attack roll made against me has disadvantage, and if I can see the attacker, and I make dexterity saving throws. Oh, if I can see them, I make dexterity throws with advantage. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do dodge instead of disengage. I'm gonna use my step with the wind, having a key point, to run towards the scorpion, but dodge and jump. What would be over it, but it sounds like I need to land on it. I'd rather be under him. Yeah, no, I'd rather be under. So if I didn't have a choice, I'd rather land on it. Like my bump or what? Go ahead. Yeah, no, if I can't get behind or under the scorpion, then I'll just try to land back and punch it from behind. It's and my jump distance is doubled.
Okay, so long jump, just because I looked it up because we were talking about it, long jump is the number of feet up to your strength score if you at least get a 10-foot running start.
And I have more than 10 feet to run, and I have a 16 strength score.
So if it's doubled, that'd be 32.
I can run 10 feet and jump well more than that. Yeah, and I'd be trying to jump and then land hard instead of jump far.
Fist out.
I just realized.
All right, so I want to try to land on his back. Yeah, if you want me to do a check, I'll do that. Okay. Yes. Any attack roll made against me has disadvantage, and if I make a dexterity saving throw, I have advantage.
There you go.
So 18 plus 7. 25.
25.
Oh, but because of my mobile feat, I don't get attacks of opportunity. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. Just the clapping sounds of their claws.
Snapping intensifies. Alright, so I want to land on him and punch him in the back.
Really? I figured they'd make the same sound like what camel spiders do.
Oh, that was awful. My first punch was a 10 to hit. We will flurry of blows that shit. Oh no, that's 10 as well. Oh, that's an 11. Alright, I got one more extra attack. I'm too worked up from jumping on this thing, apparently. That is a 10! I rolled awful every single
She rolled a 3 every time.
I paid for it. I was too worked up from jumping on it, trying to like hold myself in place and...
She's with me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nancy's gonna chime in.
I know.
Listen, it was going great before.
This is what you. This is a real group that's been through some shit and knows how to handle themselves. That's what this is.
Sorry, we have to turn the fan on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't believe.
It is crazy.
What are you saying about me?
I will help him by saying, "Oh yeah,
is this how she acts in bed?"
They
So I said, "Oh yeah,
they're quite busy."
yeah." She runs around the room and is punching me repeatedly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Let's roll again.
Get to re-roll it.
Yeah, baby, halflings.
All right, so 14. Deception.
Wasn't the other one a 17?
No, it was 14.
Okay.
And a 1.
But you re-rolled one.
I re-rolled it to an 11.
Oh, gotcha.
Deception. Where are you? Oh, up there. 8. Math. 22. Yeah, I've had a few black eyes in my time.
Not those black eyes.
I know. I just realized I wanted to look something. Does flanking count if I throw a weapon, or is it only melee? I don't even know where to look that up. Looking stuff up because that's what we do.
If somebody's on them, I would think so.
Yeah,
okay. There's a part of me that's like, I guess I'll run up and stab him, but I really don't want to.
Yeah.
So Kira's just kind of like psych herself up and be like, I don't want to do this. Oh, Jen, you're lucky I like you. And then she's gonna run up and right in its face. And
instead.
With what? There's nothing. It's the middle of an arena. What are we gonna hide behind?
Big. If it's a giant scorpion, you can hide in its legs. You're a halfling.
The point is, I don't want to get anywhere near it.
Yeah, I understand.
So I'm just gonna run up and I'm gonna go. I hope I don't get stung because this is really uncomfortable. Kira's fighting all of her inclination to not be anywhere near this thing, and that kind of shows. So that's gonna be a 17 to hit on the first one. Okay. All right.
All right, Kira.
Gather all my dice again. With a little luck, I'll just take him right out of the scorpion form.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. So that's math every time. 12, 16, 21, 22, 27 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
That's just one lonely D4 for 6 damage.
Yeah.
Still a scorpion. Oh. Better be worth it, Jack. I'm not surprised.
Can I grab his tail?
Great.
Can I grab his stinger?
That's what she said.
Nope. Yes. Is it just 2 attacks, or is there another one coming?
He said the tail was coming,
Okay.
and I was like,
So it's claw, claw, tail. Okay.
oh, if they hit the grapple, oof.
Yeah, that's not good.
Just-
That means he's holding you.
I know. I'm
Wow,
just
that's-
seeing if there's
Yeah.
anything I can do to combat that.
Yeah.
I don't think there is.
Can you lower the damage with your?
I mean, I can, but what if he rolls a nat 20 on the next one?
Yeah, true.
7 damage isn't that much, so I'm just going to take the 7.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, you use it every turn, so you should just use it this time at least.
Yeah, it's a reaction, so. Can I
You have-
do uncanny dodge to have that damage? Yeah. Okay.
You also have
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration too.
Oh yeah, to help your saving throw if you need to on the poison saving.
6 damage, Constitution saving throw. I don't have a very high Constitution, guys.
Yeah, but you do have the bardic inspiration.
Well, it's 17.
Ooh.
I'm not going to use it just in case. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty darn good.
Okay. And I'm still grappled, right? I will be doing that, but
Saving throw. 22. Oh, I'm punching that tail. Get the hell out of my friend.
Rip his stinger off and stab
Yeah, I
him
want
with
to
it.
try and freaking. No, I'm not gonna stab with it. I'm just gonna punch it. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? That is a 12. I will use my flurry of blows. I'm using all my key points on this fucking dude.
Shake it harder.
Yeah, this dice is out. That is an 11.
Shake it harder.
Ah, that's better. That is a 25. 7 bludgeoning, magical. And then my extra attack against him. I need to reroll that. My god, dice. You better do better. Okay. 17. 10 damage. 10 magical bludgeoning. And I will use my movement. Actually, I won't get off of him. I'm going to stay right on him, and I try to shake his claws to try to get him to let go of Kira.
Kira's like, I'm gonna make a check to try to get ungrappled. Strength savings throw. Also, not my strong suit.
But you have Bardic Inspiration still.
Clancy
do.
Morrig and I over there like.
That's a 19, so I won't need that. All right, I'm gonna squiggle out, I guess. I think I would not be surprised.
Yeah, you use your action usually. Yeah.
Yep. If that was my action, then I'm gonna use a bonus action to disengage
Yeah, back up.
and back away. 25
Go your
feet.
whole movement. Yeah, go your whole movement.
Yep. Yep, that's it. That's all I can do. Time for the tank to tank. Oh.
He's gonna try to shake me off and try to deal with me that's dealing damage to him.
He's doing it as he's running.
Jen's up there with a whip, just spinning it, or like a rope. Anyway.
Yeah.
Bless it. I'm gonna be out here in a sec, depending on how this goes. Misses. Hits. To not be grappled, or if it's hits, it's grappled. Okay.
Wait, was that a saving throw? No, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Fucking asshole. I'm gonna punch him.
Kira starts making faces at him. Oh, damn it, that does hit. No.
But half it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Face. You were like.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely uncanny dodging that. Jesus. 14.
Oh, this guy's going.
I am still up, but not by much.
I got a 25. I rolled it when I thought you were doing it. Ah! Jerk. I'm gonna punch him. That is a dirty 20. That is 7 of magical bludgeoning. I shall. Oh, heck yeah. I am going to climb up to the top and just punch his head until he stops trying to use the stair. Bad, Scorpion!
Nice.
Tony, are you unmuted? Are you unmuted? Someone just asked if we're supposed to be able to hear the DM. Just so you know. Okay. I just want to make sure you were unmuted. Sorry to interrupt. We love you.
Have you been recording this?
Oh,
okay.
That's all right. You're unmuted now. Maybe I'll have to do voiceover later.
We'll do voiceovers. Yes, we fucking all do voiceovers. That will be amazing.
Oh my god, I have no idea how that's gonna work.
Thank you, Epic Deuce, for letting us know, Tony.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Alright, well.
It's all good.
Kira, you are up.
Yeah.
I was gonna do my flurry of blows on the guy.
Oh, go ahead.
That is 23. Hit. Alright. That is 9 magical bludgeoning.
Alright.
And I get one more flurry of blows for 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 7 magical bludgeoning. Now, by this point, I'm getting on top of a dwarf, punching him in the face. I have 1 extra attack.
How do you take him out?
Okay, I will punch him in the face to the point where I see he's bleeding a lot, and then I will stop.
So he pops out and says, well, that was fun while that lasted, and you just whack, whack, whack. And he comes out, and you stay on top of him, you see Aiden run over, kind of go, enough, enough, he's done. So, winners! And the crowd starts going.
Kira's like,
oh. Sorry, Kira. I don't think I could have done that on my own.
they were tough.
I'm glad you were there to help.
So Aiden runs over and says, well, congratulations on a victory well fought. He turns to the crowd and says, folks, that's the last fight for the night. As always, make sure you go and check out the weapon shops here at the Spike Javelin for all of your weapon needs. And we will post when the next round of fights will be. Otherwise, everyone have a wonderful evening. And, and then you hear another round of applause. You see, and the dwarf and the Goliath, their buddies that they were hanging out with, come over, kind of drag them off as best as they can, and pull them outside of the arena, and try to they give them healing potions. They kind of stir themselves awake.
I'm gonna run over to Kira and heal you up.
Oh, thanks.
They almost keep points. I was down to 2. I was like, oh shit, these guys are tough. I'm glad you were there to help me, Kira. I don't think I would have been able to do
one more hit and I would have been out.
You got 15 hit points.
Thanks. Kira's gonna walk over to the Goliath and the dwarf and just hold out her hand. That was a good fight.
The dwarf takes your hand and says, yeah, that was very well fought. It's way more than I was expecting to be, especially from your friend over there. Man, she packs a wallop.
Yeah, she does.
And the Goliath just stands there brooding.
Oh, boy.
Well, I have to admit, this isn't the first time the two of us has done something like this. We work pretty well together.
Yeah, I can tell. What kind of work do you guys do? You guys can handle yourselves in a fight pretty well.
A bit of this and that.
Wow.
You know how it is.
And the dwarf kind of looks over to one of the humans in the group, and says, there we go. He says, "Hey, Gideon, what do you think about these two for the next mission?" And you see this human man in his late 20s, early 30s, and a jet black hair walk over and say, well, you certainly know how to handle yourselves in a controlled environment fighting arena. I'd be curious to see how well you guys will be able to handle yourselves when lives are
What exactly do you mean?
Well, we're looking for folks to take out some pretty dangerous missions here. We've got a benefactor that's going to pay us a lot of gold to clear out some dangerous mines and castles and stuff like that around here.
Clear out from what?
You know, clear out from dangerous creatures, mine treasure, you know, adventure and stuff. And as he's going through this explanation, you see the guards kind of walk over and, you know, they say, you know, good job, guys. That was pretty impressive. And then the one asshole was like, yeah, are you friends with that one with the lightning thing?
Yeah.
Because that, that was not cool.
Were you behaving inappropriately?
And the friend's kind of like, yes, you were. Yes, and I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't have zapped you if you were behaving appropriately.
Am I near them at this point?
I'm assuming.
Anyway.
All of you walked over, you know, once the fight was done. Yeah.
We're seeing eye to eye now.
What? Yeah. And they say so. Anyway, hey, if you guys stop by the garrison, since you guys are, you know, consultants. If you guys want to stop by and show us some moves tomorrow, that would be like some of the moves you guys pull off, especially jumping out of Scorpion's back. That was amazing. That's crazy. Never seen anybody move like that before.
Think
I'm
about
gonna
it.
look at Kira and be like, it doesn't quite seem they're looking like what they're looking for. You're interested in, but I guess it's always fun.
Yeah, Kira's just gonna kind of like nod her head, not at anybody in particular, but in response to the message.
Gideon says, "Oh, well, if you work for the garrison, sorry, we don't really recruit anybody with ties to the garrison. So, best of luck on whatever you guys plan on doing."
Yeah, no worries, no worries, and you know, if we happen to part ways with the garrison in the future, maybe we'll look you up.
Sounds good.
Do I recognize him at all?
It doesn't work with the garrison doing legal fight rings in this like super lawful town. Gen suspicious.
Yeah. They're not halflings, that's why.
Alright guys, let's head on out of here. And you see the Goliath gives you, both of you, one fork layer, and walks off. And the dwarf says, see you around. Let's see you around.
I'm sure.
Follows the rest of the troop. After another arduous battle, and our fighting champions coming up victorious again, I think that'll be a good place to stop for the night.
Hooray!
Hooray!
High five, Kira!
Yay!
Not bad at all.
I could not have done that without you.
Yeah, they were tough.
Oh no, Knees is just narrating.
Welcome in! We are just getting ready to raid. Right? Is there anyone to raid? Yeah, maybe there's not anyone to raid.
Not anybody out there right now, so we will just all night. So as always, check out the TikTok, check out the YouTube, check out the Discord. We will be doing the replay at 11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, noon Eastern. Otherwise, we will be back at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern next Tuesday to see where the group goes after this combat. They have a lot of places they can go. You can certainly see what happens.
We'll go punch some more people.
So, in the meantime, thank you all. Thanks for everyone that hung out. Thanks for the raiders. Thanks. Appreciate you all so much, very much. And